Hi, it's Joy and today I'm going to be watching Lucifer, Season 5, Episode 1, Really Sad Devil Guy. I absolutely love Lucifer. I have watched all of it, and it was not long after Season 4, after I finished watching it, binging it, that I was like, I have a reaction channel. This is one of my favourite shows. Why didn't I react to that? I'm very stupid when it comes to things like that. But I'm here, I'm reacting to Season 5, and I will hopefully be reacting to Season 6, unless you know the world ends. I'm so glad we're getting another season. Season 4 on Netflix was absolutely fantastic, and I have really high hopes for this season as well. All my opinions on Lucifer are pretty much the opinions I've seen everyone else have. Season 4 made me cry at the end, and yeah, I'm just really excited to get into this. I've just watched the Season 4 recap. I mean, it was pretty clear in my brain, especially as I have watched a lot of people react to it fairly recently, but I'm very excited. If you would like to watch the unedited version of this reaction, they will be up on Patreon a week ahead of YouTube, so if you are when you're watching this on YouTube, Patreon will already have episodes 1 and 2. I'm probably going to try and get them up quite quickly because I'm just really excited about Lucifer, but then they'll be out once a week after the first one is up and the first 2 are up on Patreon. So yeah, I'm so excited for this. Whatever day you're watching this on is the day that they will be coming out. I haven't yet decided, but I am just going to sit here and binge the season, or the half season, over the next, well, over today and then as long as it takes into tomorrow. So yeah, I'm really excited. Let's go. I know this is like pre-COVID, but I'm like, irresponsible people partying during a pandemic. I'm guessing this isn't hell, though it does look a lot like my kind of hell.
I heard you were here, so I thought I'd pay you a visit.
Maybe this is hell.
Murder you?
Oh god!
Kill me.
Yeah, no, he doesn't actually, but
In fact, it's happened over 200 times already.
oh, so yeah, this is hell. He's reliving his death.
What the hell?
Exactly.
Precisely.
And they're investigating. I like, oh, he's with him in hell and they're investigating it.
What do you think?
Maze is Maze taking over Lucifer's role? She's a bounty hunter, but
You guys got to say goodbye.
oh,
Me, ghosted. With his family's business? Florida, yes.
his family's business.
He hasn't responded
Florida
to
is hell.
one of my texts. Techno. You guys, it like opens in this way.
I love Ella so much.
It goes like, Ellen,
Yes.
read the room. I haven't even thought about it.
We totally believe
Anyhow,
you.
speaking of work.
And we're the ones you need.
Ugh. Ones are accurate. So he's running it now?
Again?
Or does she just party every night to try and forget?
No one sells drugs in my place
Just go outside and sell them on the streets like a normal
without
person.
me getting a piece of the action.
Oh. Chloe, this isn't... And Maze, this isn't a healthy way to process missing Lucifer.
You are now in your very own hell loop. So, welcome to...
So at least he gets to have the fun bit, then murder, then fun bit, then death, then fun bit, you know?
That's between you and your own guilt.
I love the concept that your own guilt sends you to hell rather than
You now through the end of time.
anything else. Because that explains things like Charlotte, you know, she managed to absolve herself
Please,
of her own guilt, or like
enjoy your eternity of suffering.
atone for her actions.
Wait, man, who killed me?
Not my job anymore. I'm sorry,
Oh,
but this really is
anymore.
about you. Do something I haven't done in ages.
Is he gonna
Time's sake,
solve the murder?
I am gonna solve your murder.
He's gonna solve it from hell and they're solving it on the real world. Oh, I love this show. I hope Lucifer gets, you know, back up very soon.
Ran with a sketchy crowd.
Sister did it.
Didn't have one that I know how to read.
Wasn't for her then if it's a message.
Decker.
Oh my god.
Who the hell's Dirty Doug?
Doug Sarkeesian?
I thought he said Dirty Duck.
Game at the age,
Pay up, then you're like stealing?
kind of on the nose if you ask me.
I suppose you're in ancient times, if you were stealing you'd lose your hand. Medieval times and whatnot.
Maze, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Oh god.
Fine. Fine. We'll do it your way.
Oh my god.
So we agree.
Strong STEM foundation.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bit young, isn't he?
Technology, engineering, math, super important.
I want to see the bit. Oh, he's so cute.
Like 2 months old.
I know what you're thinking. Science lessons, baby, but it's all to harness his full potential.
Don't be too much of a pushy mum, please. Come on, Linda.
The world. Where's boron?
Can you do it?
See? Yes.
Oh, Linda.
I deserve a good guy. You know?
I do.
So science lessons.
Oh,
Wednesdays at
you're
11
supposed to be a
a.m.
counsellor.
Schedule and then-
I mean, I support Dan being happier with himself.
Stop by. To report a crime.
In a deal you gotta stop.
playing vigilante. You can't make citizens arrest on jaywalkers and littering. There was a sign. Big time drug
He's,
dealer.
oh bless his heart.
You need
He's
to
still,
go
I was
on your
thinking
phone.
like,
Dad, I wanna.
the world he misses. His world. His city.
Exactly. The point is to lose.
Oh, so exciting.
What can you tell me about old Dougie Jones?
Ooh, I love this.
Not much.
But I need Lucifer
This city
back
seems
soon,
like a
please.
really-
Winning, can you believe it?
Yeah, but you're supposed to be losing.
I know, but I never win.
You were really killing it there for a while.
Yeah, I was.
Well, you know, if you want to keep the party
I
going,
was shot in the chest.
Well, that's it. That's the mark. Or he just.
So he's just
goes
pretending
away.
he killed
No
him.
Contingencies, no stipulations.
He's just
threats.
pretending that
That's
he was
it.
the one to try and like build up his street cred, his dread.
Well, there's got to be something more to indicate Doug. Thing, detective.
Oh. You're my co-detective, that's what I meant. I meant to say that. Yeah, you don't want to try it. Is he gonna get hit by a car and end up in hell with Lucifer? Yep. Oh! Oh my god! No. Bad boy. Oh. Oh my god, did Lucifer send him back to help Chloe?
Oh man, I'm so sorry. That's gross.
Did Lucifer...
Are you the detective? I'm a demon, and
Oh.
Lucifer sent me to give you a message about the case.
Yep.
But you got this. Hey, is that Mazikeen? Wait. Who is she?
Someone I left behind.
The love of his life, okay?
Very long
Of his
time ago.
eternity.
Seemed like petty distraction to gain the devil's sympathy. Hoping I'd let you off the hook.
he said devil guy.
Accurate.
Aren't you supposed to be the man down here? Ain't
You're
you
still
the
trying to
king?
manipulate him.
Well, let me show you.
Oh dear, you know what? Imagine trying to make Lucifer angry. Trixie's getting so big.
Sorry. We'll be extra quiet.
Trixie is the only person that's had a rational response to this house.
Do you have any more?
Well, this is all the self I have.
Japanese, huh?
Yeah, well, Charlie got a little tuckered out from yoga, so we had to reschedule
God.
art appreciation at
Linda.
yoga for some low. First time he's laughed.
2 months.
Oh.
That is pretty advanced.
It's easy. He just likes silly faces.
Exactly. It's like,
Ooh, confidential informant.
Yes, 100% the devil.
sure.
It's safe. Where you stored
Where
it.
you stored it.
Where I stored what? Wait, did you store it or did she store it?
You stored it and it's safe.
What did I store though?
No, not you.
Who stored what? I'm so confused.
Used to.
This is a very confusing clue.
Credit card statements. He was making regular payments to a
Ooh.
storage facility.
That is a lot of, no doubt, stolen stuff. I've been telling you it was the sister.
All right, let's see it.
Is it like a really low grade dealer or something? Or
Looks like good drugs.
Police! Where'd you get the drugs from?
I was gonna maybe hit up my grandpa. You want to keep Charlie safe? Just be there for him.
yeah. He laughed today.
And I didn't go inside.
The root of his guilt.
His place and leaves. His death struck up a lot of emotions.
Yeah.
The truth is, you still miss him.
I'm sorry, I thought you were a killer, Meg.
I think that I've been avoiding dealing with the fact. That
Yeah.
Lucifer isn't
Just a
coming back.
little bit.
Amazing.
Oh,
The thing is,
Maze.
I'm with you and Eve.
This isn't about Eve.
Sweetheart, you need to process and it's all gonna be okay.
I just think maybe you and I are using this partnership to fill a void.
You both
Someone else is
are.
left behind. Good idea.
Oh, Maze.
It is inevitable. Sooner or later, you are going to disappoint them all over again.
This is the root of his hell loop.
It's true. All of it.
It is.
Or was it true of Lucifer? Can he go back now? Has he settled hell and he can go back?
Hey, this
But he's choosing not to.
isn't just about me.
Oh my god.
Now, where's the money from the safe?
Oh dear.
Had?
Yes, Chloe. Oh god. I'm very sorry I suspected Meg.
Well, who else's would it be?
I don't know. But I'm thinking that you just here torturing yourself.
Yeah.
Monstrous.
Can't you just pop back to hell every now and then and just like check on them for a bit and then pop back up? Like, you know, be both.
Presume to compare yourself to me.
Lucifer.
I am.
He's got news about that detective.
Yep. Yep.
I hope I'm not late to the party.
You're in danger here too.
Thought you could use a hand, but had someone beat me to it.
They did. She was just about to start processing your loss. Very romantic, but I'm stressed because like that was far too quick. Episode 1? Are they really gonna fix it all in episode 1? Oh. They're both just having fun with their baby. Sweetheart, you deserve better. You okay? No, don't break the piano.
So you're not gonna go up there and help out your lady friend?
I have every faith in the detective. She's quite capable of taking care of herself.
Okay. Shapeshifter? I thought that was far too quick and far too easy, but I thought there was going to be like a consequence.
Alright, man.
Fine without me.
Who's this shapeshifter? Okay, so that was an absolutely fantastic episode. I'm so glad Lucifer is back. All these characters were just them to the T, and I loved the parallels. Well, I love the whole concept of Lucifer like solving the case underground and then solving the case overground. Like that was just brilliant. And like the demon forgot the message and then muddled it up a bit to make it a lot more confusing, other than just like saying, "Oh, the safe at you store," like you store the safe. But yeah, it was just really a good way to use him being in hell, because I remember in the last season thinking like, were we just not going to see him for a few episodes, where we just kind of see him being like just wandering those grey drab halls. But no, I really like the concept of him sort of interacting with humans and in the hell loop. And then the parallel between the guy running away from his own guilt about not going to see people, about staying away, and Lucifer. Now surely there's some kind of way where he could like be on Earth, then if it really does, I mean, I don't know if it's actually thousands of years that he's been gone for him, but it's been a very long time for him from what he said. Like, for them it's only been months, but for me it's been a really long time. So surely he could like every 6 months pop down to, or even every month, every week, pop down to hell for an hour of human time, get a good few hundred years in, and then come back. I don't know, keep those demons in check. There's a future here, Lucifer. You don't have to stay there forever. But no, I really did just like the parallels between that, and then kind of the slow realization on us and on Lucifer that this was paralleling his own life was a lot. I'm very sorry for Meg that I decided she was a brother killer the whole she wasn't. She seemed like a lovely person. I'm very sorry, but normally I was like, oh, if you see a random family member for no reason, they're the killer. So I like that they actually had a reason to see her that wasn't that she was the killer. It was great seeing Trixie again and seeing little baby Charlie. Linda needs to calm down. I can understand that like she's already dealing with the fact that like, this is a Nephilim, half angel, half human, never been seen before. What on earth do you do with that? And I can see her kind of being a parent that obviously wants the best for their child and would probably encourage his intelligence and encourage him to grow in that way, but she's doing slightly overkill. So it was nice to see at the end that she was just having bath time with him and pulling silly faces and just trying to make him laugh, like just being a nice calm parent rather than like a and now we're learning Japanese parent. But no, that was really good. Charlie is so sweet, and I loved how excited Trixie was to see Charlie, and just all of that was very sweet. Maze, Maze is a character that we all love and I love her a lot, but she is just, she's still on her journey, like she's still struggling through a lot of things, and I think falling for Eve, realising she'd fallen for Eve, and then Eve leaving has really knocked her backwards, especially with Lucifer leaving as well. But I completely like understand Eve leaving. I think she did need to take some time to herself to figure out who she was before without any relationships, who she was without being defined as Eve, you know. So I think I would like it if Eve returns at some point this season, or if not, now that we're having a season 6, she could return at some point then. And I did really like her and Maze. I think that if she were to come back, she and Maze might be able to form something really special, especially with Eve knowing exactly who she is and being herself rather than just being defined as Lucifer's girlfriend or whatever. So I think Maze also could do with that in a way. Like, Maze had that really dark period in season 3, which nothing was particularly liked, but she's come through that. She's a solid friend, but she is still very much someone that clings to people to feel good about herself, like, oh, I'm working with Chloe and now maybe Chloe and I can be together and that's going to make me be okay. But she also, I think, actually needs to be happy with who she is by herself. She needs to just be happy and content. So I am glad that, well, I'm not glad, but I'm glad that Chloe put that break between them, like, you know, took that space, and I'm hoping it's going to mean Maze actually is going to try and do some things to help herself be happier and healthier. But it was a lot. Then Dan doing all of his self-help. I mean, that's healthier than just wallowing in it, but at the same time, he's definitely using it to hide from his pain. He's not really growing, he's not really processing everything he's been through in his loss. He's just hiding behind, oh, I'm getting happy and I'm being self-help, whereas, like, we definitely saw at the end that it isn't there, it's not working. If anything, I feel like he should book some appointments with Linda or with another counsellor and do that alongside the one self-help course. But in some ways it's positive that he's, you know, taking steps, that he is trying to make better choices, trying to improve himself. But it's also very sad to see that, like, he's not really doing that and he's kind of hiding behind it. And with the baby Charlie, and Menadil again, you know, like Dan comparing it to like when he was being a cop and thinking like, oh my god, I need to make the world safe for my baby, and Menadil had the exact same thing. And that was, I really, because at the beginning I was like, oh, maybe they were trying to say in those months, Amenadiel has just, you know, become a bit more okay with the human world and he'll let drug deals happen, but I was sort of thinking like, it's not really Amenadiel-y. But obviously it wasn't, which is very good. And I like that he still really doesn't understand in a way the criminalness of it all to spot a proper criminal compared to like a not so proper criminal. But I think he and Linda are both having very similar, like, freakouts to being new parents. But if they can just come together, their love for their baby is going to be all he needs. And I'm just excited that they have a baby. They're so cute. So obviously at the end, now, obviously like in Supernatural and shows like that, you have shapeshifters, and Vampire Diaries had 100,000 doppelgangers. Goppeldangers, I was going to say. Those goppeldangers. But is this like a shapeshifter thing that has like maybe a demon that escaped? What I'm glad is that whatever it is, we know it's not Lucifer in this episode, rather than us spending the next episode like, I had like one scene where I was thinking it was Lucifer, and I was freaking out because it was too soon. I was like, oh no, the demons are going to revolt again or something. Like, I was like, how can it be episode 1 and Lucifer is back? But given that it is not Lucifer, that explains a lot. So I'm hoping in the next episode we might get some actual answers. But as this is a Netflix show, you know, designed to be binged now, they could make us wait a little bit longer, but I also hope they don't. So yeah, this was a fantastic episode. Oh, I didn't mention Ella. Ella, oh, I love Ella. I just want the best for her. Like, she is such a bright, happy, wonderful person, but the fact that she's constantly drawn to bad boys, bad men, shows that maybe she isn't as happy as she makes out. That we can see that, but that she's not as confident in herself and what she deserves as she may appear to the outside. So I really hope this season we're going to get to watch her grow and her flourish in who she is. And you know, it was last season I think she came to terms with her religious questioning. So that's good, but I really want her to kind of not just say, I deserve a good guy, but actually, you know, see someone and think, I'm really attracted to you, like, oh, you're my type, but you're a criminal, that's not what I want, and like take steps back. So again, like, I'm worried for Ella, I'm worried for Dan, I'm basically worried for everyone, but I'm excited to see where they go forward. And I think it's definitely clear that Chloe was not dealing with Lucifer's loss healthily. I mean, it must be especially hard, the timing of everything, you know, like she found out he was the devil, she couldn't deal with it, then she did deal with it, then she told him she loved it, they loved each other, and then he had to go. You know, that is a lot to process. So her, and 2 months isn't a particularly long time. So I think it's really good that they had to have that moment of realisation, that moment of, this isn't healthy, I'm not processing, we need to deal with this. Before Lucifer came back, I mean, okay, sure, this isn't Lucifer, so I imagine she'll figure that out at some point this half season, I hope, but either way, we had her kind of have that moment of, I can't keep doing this, this isn't right, before she kind of no longer had to deal with it, which I think shows that she's in a healthier mindset now, if that makes sense. But yeah, this was a fantastic episode. Like I said at the beginning, if you would like to watch the unedited version of this reaction and next week's, and the next episode, please check out my Patreon, and yeah, thank you so much for watching.